The Importance of Good Saddle Fit, a guest blog from Dr. Sue Dyson. This blog was written by Dr. Sue Dyson and is read and shared by myself, Sue Palmer. The book, Harmonious Horsemanship, Use of the Ridden Horse Ethogram to Optimise Potential, Partnership and Performance, is co-authored by Sue Dyson and Sue Palmer. Harmonious Horsemanship has received rave reviews, including the Horse and Hound verdict. If everyone involved with ridden horses, whether as a rider, trainer or carer, would read this book, the world would be a better place for horses in all situations. Find out more about the authors and buy the book today at www.harmonioushorsemanship.co.uk. The importance of good saddle fit for correct function of the horse's back and for back muscle development. If a horse is working correctly, so scores at least 6 out of 10 based on conventional dressage scoring, satisfactory, with a saddle that fits well, then during a work period of 30 minutes, working predominantly in trot and canter with short periods of walk, the width of the back should increase in the regions under the saddle. A study of 63 horses, in normal work and presumed by their owners to be working comfortably, was performed, and we showed that the average changes in back dimensions were greater in horses working correctly compared with those not working correctly. The changes were also influenced by rider skill. Rider ability was categorised as good. The rider was consistently in rhythm and balance, was sympathetic and showed correct use of the aids. Moderate. The rider had knowledge of the basic principles of riding on the bit, but lacked core strength and stability, or did not consistently apply the aids correctly. And poor. The rider had poor knowledge or ability to ride a horse on the bit, and/or was very unbalanced. The changes in back dimensions were greatest for the good riders, and smallest for the poorly skilled riders. Saddle fit was also hugely influential, with poor saddle fit resulting sometimes in reduced dimensions of the horse's back after exercise compared with before exercise. This observation is of major importance, particularly because several recent studies have shown in the UK and elsewhere that there's a high prevalence of ill-fitting saddles. This implies that an ill-fitting saddle can impair normal back function, which can have deleterious consequences for muscle development. The changes in back dimensions were biggest in young horses with a concave profile of the back, compared with well-muscled mature horses with a convex profile of the back. This means that correct saddle fit is of even greater importance in young, immature athletes if their muscles are going to develop appropriately. It is therefore recommended that young horses should have saddle fit checked at least every 4 months. Sue Dyson qualified as a veterinarian from the University of Cambridge in 1980. After an internship at the University of Pennsylvania and a year in private equine practice in Pennsylvania, Sue returned to Great Britain to the Animal Health Trust, Newmarket. Sue ran a clinical referral service for lameness and poor performance, attracting clients from all over the United Kingdom, Ireland and continental Europe for 37 years. From 2019, she's worked as an independent consultant, combining her horsemanship skills with her previous veterinary experience, with the aim of maximising performance potential. Sue's key interests are improving the diagnosis of lameness and poor performance and maximising the opportunity for horses to fulfil their athletic potential at whatever level, taking a holistic approach to the horse, rider and tack combination, and improving approaches to diagnosis and management. She's been involved not only in providing clinical services, but also clinically relevant research and education. Sue is co-editor with Mike Ross of Diagnosis and Management of Lameness in the Horse and co-author of Clinical Radiology of the Horse and Equine Scintigraphy. She's published more than 370 papers in peer-reviewed journals concerning lameness and diagnostic imaging, and has lectured worldwide to veterinarians, paraprofessionals, coaches, riders and judges. Sue is a former president of the British Equine Veterinary Association and is currently scientific advisor to the Saddle Research Trust and Moorcroft Rehabilitation Centre. Sue is also a rider and has produced horses from novice to top national level in both eventing and show jumping. Sue holds the Instructors and Stable Managers Certificates of the British Horse Society, BHSI. I'm Sue Palmer, the Horse Physio. To support my work, please go to my website and subscribe to my free newsletter. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you sharing your time with me.